Okay. To download a template, to download anything, any kind of website to get its offline version, to get its scrap, to get its how should we call it, scrapping, yeah, to get its scrap or mode, you have to download this software called you can even say web scrapping, okay, software. Okay, then you'll see different kind of softwares for scrapping websites. There are so many here, but the one that I always use, see, this one, Octopus, there is import.io, Mozenda, whatever, but the one that I always use is HTTRack. Okay, so you search HTTRack and you see other related software that you can use for scrapping the websites. Okay, so you search HTTRack. It was created in what, in 1998. So then you click on download HTTRack, but me already have it, so I don't need to download it. So you select your computer version here, and then you install that computer version. I mean your computer version in your computer. But for me, I'm already having HTTRack, so I don't need to do what, to download it. So what I'll do, I'll open my HTTRack. So here the HTTRack, you click on it, and then it will open like this. So you click on next. You know the task of the HTTRack is just to copy the whole CSS, the whole HTML of any kind of website, the whole of it, and put in our computer, so we can either reuse or anything like that. So if I cannot access a template like this, where is it? Like this one, so I can crop it. I mean, I can what do I say? I can scrap it and have it offline. And if I can't scrap it, I can as well purchase it, but the best way is to purchase. Okay, so scrap it, they'll just give you HTML, CSS, and it's not the right way for the. It's not the right way. You better do what? You better purchase a template rather than scrapping other people's work. So to scrap, I first open the website I want to scrap. You can even scrap W3 schools if you want, for example, to put W3 schools offline. Maybe so you have in you go to W3 schools and you like you see all these topics are there, and you might not be having internet access. Maybe you go to a village where there's no internet access and you need to learn, or you want to send to someone who does not have full internet access, so they can read offline. So you can scrap even this website. Okay, you just get the version, I mean the part that you want. For example, I want to download all the notes of PHP, so I have to select this section of PHP up to PHP here, and I do what? And I scrap it. Okay, so it means that once you scrap a website, everything that you want, it will be offline. It will be just offline HTML and CSS. That's what is meaning by scrapping. So you can scrap these W3 schools and be using it while offline. Me, I'm going to scrap the what? I'm going to scrap this website. Okay, so that I can reuse its template. I can reuse its code. Okay, so to scrap a website, first of all, you have to know the base. Okay, the base. Which section do you want to scrap? For example, you look at this URL. This is one of the demo home. This is the main demo. Okay, but look at the URL. It is demo stroke HTML, then blogsa, and then blogsa. So if I come and change here, and I go maybe to home 2, okay, let us compare the two. This is the first one, this one. So you'll see that this is blogsa, only this thing has changed, the index. The index has changed. So it means that if I want to download all the demos starting with the base, so I have to select this part which is not changing. So if I, for example, click on a single post, you see only this last slug is the one changing. So it means that if I want to download the template, I'll have to select from here. about us, just click on about us. You see only the last slug is the one changing. So if I try, let me try to copy this, and I see the home. You have to determine the right place where to start downloading from. So this is really the basic home page if I download it. Okay, now let me try to remove this second blogs and I see what will happen. So if I download from here, I'll download even the what? Even the landing page of blogs. Okay, and I don't want that. So what do? I have to download beginning with this second blog where there is a what? Where there is a demo content. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So download, I'll just simply copy the URL where there is no where there is a stroke, and the things that are changing. Likewise here, you can see here, if I open this course of PHP to www.schools.com/php. So if I'm download the PHP course, all of it, I'll just download where there is stroke PHP. For example, a stroke PHP, and then the stroke default.asp. If I open, for example, another topic, for example, data and time, you'll see stroke PHP, then stroke date. If I open, for example, math, you see stroke PHP, then, so it means that if I want to download PHP course, I'll have to select this down part, beginning with PHP. Then these things that are changing, I'll leave them because they're the ones that are going to be downloaded. If I download the whole W3 schools, then it means I'll have to put the main home of W3 schools, and to scrap all the courses, which is not a simple thing. It may take even like 5 hours, depends on your internet speed. So something like that. So it means that here I need only this section of demos, and we have realized that the demos are ending from here. So I'm going to copy that and then come to HTTP rack, and then click on next, and then click on I paste there the name, then I select the place where this website should be located, then I click next, then I put here the what? The link. Okay, then I say next, and then say finish. Then to start doing what? To start downloading. It's not the right way, it's not recommended, but you can use it just for learning purposes. But if you're to do real business, you're highly recommended to do what? To purchase. So let me pause this video until it finishes what? It finishes downloading, then we resume. Should I pause the time as well?
What?
Should I pause the timer? I know the answer. Okay, let us wait for this guy to finish. So I have to wait. It is downloading those files. Why I cannot see the video? Is it literally recording? I don't know. Okay. I have to wait until it finishes. So as it is waiting, we can be discussing other things. So these are templates. You can get some for free, you can purchase some, and you can come here to theme forest and try to find out. Most especially people who make good templates, you can find their profile by clicking on their where's the what you call it, portfolio. You just click on portfolio, then you see what other things they have done. Most especially people who do good work, you find they've done other good work. So you see, I realized that those people, they did the other template, it was good. So what do? I go to their portfolio and check out what they've done before. You see, there is this one, Rana Food. See, they have already created others, So like this one, see, Rana Food. It is also what? A Bootstrap template. Oh, it has finished downloading. So I'll go and begin the business. When it finishes, it creates it makes some beep. Okay. So you see, they make this template, Rana Food. So in case of you suffering with your own template from scratch, come and get this and make a template, a website for a hotel, for anything. Just look for people who have hotels. Say, I want to make for your website where you'll be putting your content on internet and people can purchase online. How much will you pay me? And then start bargaining, and then you'll never be jobless. Okay, so such a template, you can put it back, you can give it life by just writing the back end, but the front end is already made for you, as you can see. It can do what? As you can see. So that's how I discover different things. You people who don't want, that's how I discover different things. So if you want to discover different things, just come. You see, those are the people. I just discovered that from what? From their portfolio. So I've known next time I want an e-commerce website for foods, just come and get this template. I've known that. So you see, they have made that. They have made this one for fixing, plumbering. They have made another template for other templates. For example, this one is having 5 stars. I think the Boxer, that's the most popular. Oh no, there's another. They have another one for roofing companies. You see, they have that one. This one's having 500 cells. It's called Zugag. This one, which is trending. What is it? It is Kasima. You see, these guys I think they know what they are doing. I think they know what they are doing. They've been around. See, all these are templates. So that's how I discover people who are good at something. Just look at one of their best, and then I go to their portfolio. All those are techniques. All those are what? All those are techniques. Okay, so we've got our template. It has finished. It's downloading. So you can click on browse to see the template. Can you see? Can you see?
Hope you are recording.
Yeah, I hope so. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm recording. I am not sure because my software is not responding. Let me make sure it is recording.
Just click on it. It will show you an option.
It is not. It is not showing this time. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Let me see. I'm not sure it is recording, but I started recording. First, close this big guy. First, close this big guy. So, guys, there are so many. There's a lot to discover. To discover them, you have to give them time. If you don't give them time, you'll discover no shit. I hope it is recording. If it's not recording, then who are absent or who are not attentive, they will lose it. So you see, guys, what I'm trying to say. Can you see? Can you see this address? This is my address, and you can see it is on what? On C, on my disk C, and the whole thing has been downloaded to my what? My computer. So I can reuse it. I can reuse the what? The front end. So my task is just write the back end. Okay. So no problem. That's what I can say. No problem, eh? Now let me start making the what? The back end. So to make back end, I'll first open this guy in a what? In a new instance. Call Shift N. Now I'm going to do what? To open this guy in instance. So if you want to see where your website has been put, you just simply come to, you see here. Remember, I selected a place where it should be put. Mine I selected should be put in what? In disk C, my websites. So you come to, I'll go to disk C, my websites. So disk C, my websites. Okay. So I'll look for the template. It's called what? Blogs, right? So I'll look for the name that I used. Blogs. Oh, I cannot see it. Okay, let me see from this guy, from this
It's there. Go back. Go back.
where number what?
You don't see. Okay. 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 No. Calm down. Yes. Down. Okay.
Here,
No. This that one up there. Just go two
just
step up.
yeah. Hey, your eyes today are working. Hope you're not putting on glasses today. So that's my template, eh? So if I open, you'll see what this guy do. They get all the pages and put them in one folder. See, HTML blogs. So all the pages are here, and even the CSS, they are here. Sometimes they put the CSS in a in different browser, in different folder. Okay, so it depends on what, I don't know what they depend on to arrange. See, this is another one here. This is the JS, and everything is there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag and drop that project in my Sublime text. Okay, so you can see how they arrange their data, but they make sure that the data is well arranged in a way that it will be simple for you to modify it. Redash.com demo, I think that's where they write data. Okay, so see, open your eyes very wide. So I can even remove this. I can just leave it the way it is there, or I can remove it. Let me remove this one, and I just drag and drop this part of blogs, or I drag and drop this part of blogs or the demo. Okay, so the blogs are there. So that is, so you see, they put all the HTML in one folder, and then my assets in their respective folders, the images and everything. Now you see, this is a home page one. It is there, everything is there. So you can download any kind of Bootstrap template. Okay, so I'll have to remove these comments. It is just organized. So if I just click here, if I, for example, I click here on archives, Hadi, I hope you're following. I right click and say open in Hadi. Is Hadi there? Hadi, can you say something? You're following? You're really following. You're following. Okay. So you see, if I right click and just say open in what? Open in browser, to just open this one. So you'll find that everything is just put for you in place. Okay, and you can see, if you want CSS, you just go inside the folder of CSS, and then if you want Bootstrap, just go in the folder of Bootstrap. Then if you want whatever, so everything is just folder and then front of it. So I'm going now to integrate this one with my with my project. So the CSS folder and the rest. I'm going to integrate it with my with my project, and see how it is going to be. So, but you can see how you're not guaranteed that everything is going to be the same, but you can see how mine are related. Like, if I want to access any thing, I just enter inside like this. I just enter without even modifying anything. I just enter straight. For example, I enter in the folder of CSS, of course it is here, and then there is what? Unmade.min.css and made.min.css, which is here. Others, sometimes they put these assets in another folder, but you can tell just by looking at the href or img tag. So now let us integrate this in our project. Some people make mistake, like if they want to make a project, they just drag and drop the whole template and put the project. No, that's not right. We just only put the assets there, and then after putting assets, we do what? We then import, or we create only the page that is required. Only the page that is required is what we'll do, what we'll be getting from that demo. But I'll not go and copy the whole project and I put in my project and then start modifying. No, only what I need is the what are the assets. So I'm going to come here to the blogger. These are the assets, okay, but these are, remember, for front end. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another, I'm going to open my project. Okay, BD news, drag and drop it there. Okay, so I have this for template, this for project. So if you have also Metronic, you can also put it there. But remember, it's not necessary to create a front-end website. It depends on your kind of a project and the way you look at things or what your client wants. So you see, now I already have a folder of assets, but I don't want to mix these two things. Remember, I have a front end for the back end, a template for the other back end, where I could create posts and the administrator dashboard. And I've downloaded this other template for the front end, where the public could be landing. So I don't want to mix the two. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put another assets folder, and that asset folder will be purposely for what? For this template that I've just downloaded. Okay, remember, this assets folder is for the other back end. So according to me, I'm going to create another asset folder to separate the two, so that the code should not mix up. So I can just simply come to copy this blogger, like the way I told you, only the assets are the one that you want. These HTML files will be copying the one that we want only. So I'll come to my browser, to my project, which is here. So I already have assets of the front end, so you can see how you create another folder, whether within here or within assets or within any way that you want. I can put another name. So what I'm going to do, for example, I put underscore assets to make some difference. Okay, underscore assets. Okay, so I open and I paste there my asset, drag and drop here, right? I can copy and paste. So the assets for the front end, for them they are underscore assets. So there we go. Now I go back to my project, BD news, there it is. I go to my view. Remember, we have the default view that we were having before. So I'll go to the default view, which is under application, under views. Fatimata is really doing these things properly. I don't know others, but I'm sure Fatimata, I can see what she's doing these days. It's really impressing. She's understanding. But you others, I don't know, really, because you don't engage me and you don't show me your progress. Hadi, you're the same course with Fatimata. Why are you not practicing enough?
I'll show you my progress now.
No, I want you to finish and send me. You showed me when you did not even show me. You wanted me to help you, and I helped you, and I saw it in that way. But I want you to practice, do the task. I tell you whether task 1 or 2, no matter what task, according to the procedure. Finish, submit, and I evaluate, I comment, and you go to another task. Like this. Otherwise, I'll outpace you. I'll be faster, and you'll be like you're lost. Yet you are not. So that's it, guys. Practice. Musa, I don't know. We need you to work, but I don't know what even to tell you. So don't give all your time to IoT. It's not a good advice, but I'm telling you, if you want to sacrifice some even some IoT classes for what you want to learn, You can miss a class and watch a tutorial of PHP. That's normal. One class won't make you fail in life because of IET. One class of IET. You have to bend the rules. Otherwise, if you just memorize everything what they tell you to do, hey, you must go in this day, you must be in class. In this time, you must do this. In this day, you must do this quiz. Then we'll all be the same and none will be unique. Sometimes you can say, today I will not touch anything, whether IET quiz or what. I want to finish this ABCD. How do you do it? Otherwise, if you don't bend the rules, then how will you be different? So, sacrifice. Sacrifice, guys. IT works are not enough. It's enough just to make you an employee. An employee and you work for some people. But if you want to learn something out of the box, you have to even practice out of IT work. So you guys who are fearing even to miss quiz, to miss what? Okay, it's good to fear what? You have to be calculative. You can miss the quiz and still pass. You don't know that? You can miss class and still pass. Not all classes, but some classes. But you have to calculate. Anyway, so that is the home. Okay, the main home. I hope there's no question here. Is there any question? Like how I've reached here to the index of views. Is there any question? Huh? Guys, is there any question? No. You understand, right? Husna?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, bend the rules. Bend those rules. To be a savage for a minute. Fail, do the refer. Doing refer is not being a complete failure. You can do the refer and still start.
So you're advising us to be bad people.
Yeah, where necessary. Are you not inspired by my work? You are.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you what I do. Otherwise, if you remain the same, then you won't also be the same. Every month, anyway. So, miss those classes where necessary. Wallahi billah. So you see, I've just done this. I've just done this. I've just put my. You see, okay. Let me explain. So what I've done, I've come here to what? Now this is the home page. I want to make my home page. Now I can open this template on the other side, and I'll be seeing what I want to do. Then I do it. Let me see. Miss those classes were necessary. This is the main home page. See, I want to do this. So you can see this is index what? Index 2. Okay, I don't know what is an index 1. Okay, I think the index 1 is the landing. So you see, index 2 is the main home page. This one. If I want to use this one, so if I want to use 3, any page, for example, I want to use this one, or use this. So I'll first determine the file that I want. So I'll come here, determine the file that I want, and I've realized that I want index what? Index 2. See, if I come here to home page, see this index 2. So I'm going to look for this index. It's under blog boxer, then blogger, then index 2. So come here. You have to be a savage for a minute. Be simple every time. So see, index 2 is here. Okay, see, that's my index. So I'm going to copy it and then paste it here. So I save, I come and refresh my project. So can you see what is happening? Of course, CSS is not what? Is not imported. Why? Because it is expecting CSS to be here. It is expecting CSS to be where? To be here. But remember, why did we put our CSS? Under underscore assets. Fatma, I hope you're getting this point. It is trying to access these guys on top here. But remember, to avoid confusion, not to keep our project organized, we have to create another folder and put this CSS under this folder. The assets. Did you understand? Fat, did you understand that? Hazmat, do you understand? I hope.
Yes, sir.
I hope. So it
Yes.
means that now if I want to access that CSS, I have to add this guy. So I should enter inside assets inside. So I'll see where I'm having the href, and that I can even as well do like this. You see, I search for all hrefs. Let me first do like this. Let me show you the technique. Okay, the technique is I'm going to search for all the hrefs, all of them, and I then put that thing. So I'll just say Ctrl F. Okay, so you see all the hrefs, I've searched them. Then you press Alt and Enter. You press Alt and Enter, then you'll be able to multi-edit. I think you know this already. Okay, so if I come here on top, so you see, means that every href on its top is pointing there. So I'm just going to paste assets stroke that. So I press escape. It is done. So I can also come now. There are things like src.js. You see, this guy, for him he was not having href, so I have to work for him as an exception. So let me come and refresh again, shift and refresh. Then you see, at least we can see there are some things that have been imported. So some other things are still missing. Let us fix them now. IMGs. So let us see SRCs. You see, also the SRCs, we have to do what? To fix them. So let me see everywhere there is SRC. I don't know if they're getting my point. You see, SRCs, we began with hrefs to fix them. So let's fix also the SRCs. So SRCs here, right? So all the SRCs have been lost because it needs to access them. The right for the right folder. Others, if we put our assets just on top, they could work without anything. But because our assets are not organized, that's why I'm trying to fix them. So I press Alt and Enter to multi-edit, and then paste the other thing, asset and whatever. So I hope JS has been imported. So press Shift and refresh. Boom. At least we can see some improvement, though not everything is okay. Okay, but you can see JavaScript has been imported, and the images. So let us fix until everything is 100% okay. So I'll come to the footer and see if the footer is okay. So the footer I think is okay. Now we want to see which one is causing the problem. We can define the base. Also, that is another important thing. Define the base. How do you define the base? I forgot. This base. Yeah, you define the base like this. Just write base and then press enter like this. So this base will help to tell this CSS and the rest to start from our to our home page. So just put here PHP. Okay. Okay. It is showing the other problem. I do always have this problem. Okay, so I'll put there PHP. So I'll put there equal sign base underscore URL. Okay, so I'm echoing the base URL there. So let me remove this thing of target. I don't know whether that target is okay. Okay, refresh again. Still things are not okay. Now we have to do what? To inspect and see what is wrong. Okay, I think this base has just spoiled things more. Okay, refresh. I think I should just remove this base thing. Okay, just spoiled stuff. Shift and refresh. Okay, no change. Okay, now let us see what is wrong. So to see what is wrong, guys, you just right click and say inspect, and I click on inspect. Then you come here to to console. Then you see things that have gone wrong here. For example, you can see There are things that were not loaded. Chrome status, this jQuery smooth scroll, it was not loaded. jQuery smooth scroll was not loaded. Okay, so let us see. Okay, jQuery smooth scroll is the one causing the problem. So I'll come and look for it. Smooth scroll, it is here. So assets and then that smooth scroll. Let us see if it is okay. So I'll come press Ctrl U and then come to open one by one and see if it is existing. So that IMG is existing. This one CSS is okay. Let us look for this smooth scroll thing. Smooth. Okay, it is here. It's a plugin. So click there. It is loaded. I don't know then why it is not. Okay, it is loaded. I don't know why. So refresh, shift and refresh. Okay. So there is 404 here. You can see there's 404 file that was failed to load it. Style.css. So I'll look for style.css. Style.css. You see this one. Style.css. This one was not loaded. You can see here 404 is here. Style.css was not loaded. So let us we'll fix that. So I'll come to Boxer, then I'll see style.css is not there. No. You come here, BD news, you come to assets. You see, there's no style.css, and it is inside. There's no style.css there. Okay. Let us see how this one was loaded in the original theme. It was just on top, exactly on top, not inside what? Not inside the CSS folder. But for us, we entered assets, and there inside the assets, of course, there is no style.css. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get it from the other top and put it on my website. Members, have you seen how I'm going to fix that problem? Press Ctrl Shift I and then look for the 404s, for the 404s errors. And then you see this file that are not loading. They are showing 404s. Then you see how you can resolve them one by one. So they say style.css is not loaded, but it has got the original Boxer. It is here. So they say that a style, this one. Can you see? This one then causing problem. So I just copy it and then paste it here. I hope you're understanding. So let me now refresh. I've put it here in the place that we're expecting it to be. You see? I'll put the place that we're expecting it to be. Here. In top of assets of front end style.css. I come and hard refresh, shift and refresh. You can see it is loaded. Okay? It has been loaded. So there's one more guy there's one guy, see? Now it's beautiful, And there's one guy who is still showing the what? The 404, which is the mobile, okay? Mobile logo. So this mobile logo, it is under, can you see? Under IMG. You can see, right? It is under IMG. You can see from here. Can you see it is under IMG and then whatever. And the one who is loading this guy is the, let me see, console, then click on this mobile logo. You see, the one who is loading this guy is in JS, in JavaScript. Let me see. So you see, there is someone who is trying to load this mobile.css and he don't know that we have changed. So I'm going to look for that guy, which is logo mobile.png here. Logo mobile.png, it is not being found and is loaded inside. I want to see the one who is loading it. Okay, let us try. I'll come and copy this, then come to our file. Let me try to find it like this. It's not found. Press Ctrl Shift F to find across the whole file project. Ctrl Shift F. I don't know whether you have somewhere to note. Ctrl Shift F to find in the whole project. So press enter. So you can see we're having two areas where we're loading it, in our project and then in the original project. So I'll just click here. You see? Remember, that's an important technique. Please listen. This important technique to know to find in the whole project, not to find in the just in a file. To search something in the whole project, it's very important. To search something in the whole project, you press, for example, here you can see I'm seeing this logo mobile.png. It is not loading. You can see even here it is showing 404, but if I come and search it here in my home, it is not there. So it means that there is a JavaScript that is trying to load it and it is not being found. So to search, I want to search it and I fix it because I want to add there what? Underscore assets. So to search, you just say Ctrl Shift F to search across the whole files. Ctrl Shift F and then press enter. So you see, since I've loaded two projects, there's that project of original template and the project of my that I'm working in. So I'll just double click there and then you'll see they'll take you to the place where this logo or this item was found. So here I want to add underscore assets. I want to add this like this, underscore assets. So if I come and now refresh, you can see that underscore assets underscore img then logo. So why is it not loading? Okay, so let me click on it and see what is not going on. Underscore img, so maybe where I'm trying to get it from, it's not there. Okay, let's see. Underscore assets, then img, then you see it is not there for sure. So I'm going to copy and put it there, so I can just search it using my everything to get it wherever it is. I know you can as well browse and find it where it is. So come and get this name. Where's my project? Is here. Is it the project? Yeah. So come and get this name full and search it, or you can browse to it. Okay, you see it is not even in our in our project. Mobile logo.png. So let me try to search for the other guys for this original one. So you can see it is and img then mobile logo.png. So I'll come to the original template. The original template, it is where it is here. Okay, yeah, I think it was not loaded because the other guy maybe he loaded for things that were declared by HTML. Okay, so if we come here img yeah, it is not loaded. So I can get it. I can either put my own, but I want to show you how you can fix the other guys. So let me just simply come to the template itself. Where is it? Blog site is here. I go to the mobile version and then refresh. You see, that's the template that is the guy who is causing the error, this guy. Okay, so I can save it. Right click, save images. You can even modify and create your own. So you see, this is the guy. So I'll copy. We are learning. I'm just showing you how I can fix these issues. So I'll copy and then command paste it here, command paste it here. So that issue is now what? Is now solved. I'm showing you how I can get rid of what? Of errors. Okay, so come to my project. Where's my project? Where is my project? It is here. Now refresh, shift refresh. You see, the problem should be fixed. Boom, the problem is fixed. You can see there's no more cries. Okay, come back again to main part and see what is the main console. So see what is making errors. There's not much errors. This bootstrap map.css, you can delete it, or you can put it in the right place. Bootstrap map.css, this guy, you see that they're expecting it to be under bootstrap folder, but it's optional, right? It's optional. So I can just come and get this one, bootstrap map.css. It's just optional. Then I want to show you just how I can fix this error. So it is under, they're expecting it to be under assets, under CSS, under what? Under assets, under CSS, under bootstrap. Under CSS, then there. Okay, so I paste it there. Now if I come and refresh, you see this error of map is gone, the first one. There's only remaining another one, the minified version. So it is almost in the same location. So I'll come and copy this name, come and search. Already you can get on internet, or if you're already using it, you can get that one at the computer. So this one is in JS. So I'll come on top and go to JS and then paste it there. So they are good to go. So refresh. Yeah, no more errors. That is wonderful. That's wonderful, really wonderful, so that there is no more errors. So this error that is being caused just by scroll whatever, okay, which is not important. So you see, I've successfully imported the other template to my project. That is the task that I give you. Everyone should set the home part or the home page of their favorite template. I'll not tell you the specific template. If you're doing your project, do it. Set the template for the home page of your project, or the landing page of your project, so that the next time we'll start giving them life, or putting there the front end. Okay, so here I'm going to put my logo. The remaining is 1 minute. You can see from here, and you see my home is working and everything is okay. So that's the home task that I give you. Everyone should make the home page of the template before Monday. Yeah, do it without fail. So next class, I'll do what? I'll start giving these things life, like putting here the right subdomains. The right subheadings, and the right home and the right links. You see, I'll give these things life in the next class. Okay, so I'm still having 2 minutes. Let me use these 2 minutes to separate the heading. So I'll come here and make my header for front end. You can remove this thing of htrak, this tag, to show that it was stolen. You can remove it. Okay, so let me make my header before the time elapses, so I can first realize where my header will stop. Of course, my header will stop here up to contact. Okay, so I'll come and collapse this guy. Okay, and also you can see the comments. Even these people, they comment. The header, I think, it stops here. There's another top header here and another header here. Someone who understood these things is Fatma. So you see, this header, I don't think, did we copy it? End of the menus here. I don't think that it is well structured. So don't just collapse and start. Let's just look at it slowly by slowly. So the body starts here, and the head, this header class, I think is this one. I think this is the header. I can just look at the template. Okay, yeah, that is the header, the sticky header menu. Here the things like the home page and the rest. So this is the entire header. I think that's it. So let me try to cut this and see. Cut, refresh. It scared me. That thing scared me. Okay, until next class. So let me just make this header thing and then we'll be done. Okay, so I can see this my header. I know you want to chase me, but let me just put the header and then we'll be done. So it will be header, save header.php, paste there the header, and then come and require it here. So php require underscore once, and then I pass header.php. This is there in the same folder, so you can also put there your external folder file, something like that. Okay, so I refresh. Perfect. Okay, next class will start from there, inshallah. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being part of the class. But do my task, guys. If you don't do, I don't know what I should say, but do the tasks, please.